in our cheap embrace. I watch our dirty tears fall. On your tights, I scare the lights in a starless night.
Hello again, everybody. It's been kind of a rough last few weeks. I just want to thank you all out there for your well wishes. It really meant a lot. However, today we're back in action because McDonald's, in their infinite wisdom, has decided that adding a little bit of faux barbecue sauce to their chicken sandwich constitutes something earth-shakingly new. If you haven't been here before, my name is Joe, and this is the Joe is Hungry channel, where by popular demand, we're going to bring this thing back to the studio, give it a fair assessment, right here within the city limits of Fairmount, Georgia. Jamie and Sarah, I want to wish you a very special 20th anniversary. Sarah B., thank you for your support, and happy birthday. RJ, Elisa, Stacia, happy birthday, and thank you for your support. Damien, Mickey, Emily, Patrick, Kate, Lily, and Jacob, I want to wish you a very hungry happy birthday. The McDonald's Special Edition Gold Menu lineup has 3 choices. The Bacon Special Edition Gold McCrispy Sandwich, which is what we're doing today. The Bacon Special Edition Gold Deluxe McCrispy Sandwich. And the Special Edition Gold Snack Wrap. The new Bacon Special Edition Gold McCrispy Sandwich is constructed with 1 Southern-style fried chicken fillet. According to McDonald's, 3 1/2 slices of crispy bacon, and I will be checking on that. Crinkle-cut pickles, that Special Edition Gold sauce between a toasted potato bun. Each one of these sandwiches will add 640 calories to your diet plans. I have the full nutritional information on the screen and in the description below. An a la carte Special Edition McCrispy Sandwich will pluck $7.19 out of your nearly empty wallet, making a medium combo meal for a whopping $11.59 before taxes in Georgia. Does adding a little bit of sauce to a sandwich constitute something new? In my opinion, no. Is this gold sauce all that? Well, let's find out right now and roll the drive-thru at McDonald's in Cartersville, Georgia.
Hey, Richard, in McDonald's, are you gonna be using mobile app?
I didn't use my mobile app.
Where can I get started then?
I need 4 bacon Special Edition Gold McCrispy sandwiches.
So you just want 4 of the golden McCrispy sandwiches?
Correct. Non-deluxe.
Yeah, just the basic one, right?
Got it.
Is that it?
That's it.
Alright, you can pull on to the first menu.
Alright.
Reach out, don't wait. There's no more time. Call out.
We find ourselves once again in the McDonald's Cartersville Bentley box, and hopefully they're gonna cook these things to order and they'll be really hot. I've got my chicken sandwiches. Let's pull off to the side and do the Joe is Hungry temperature test. Chicken sandwich number 1 is 192.0 degrees Fahrenheit. Chicken sandwich number 2 is 184.5 degrees Fahrenheit. Chicken sandwich number 3 is 175.8 degrees Fahrenheit. If you've been watching my channel any length of time, you know I like my temperatures at 140 degrees or above. Hotter is always better. Apparently, this morning here at McDonald's, they get it because they passed the Joe is Hungry temperature test. Now it's time to pop the lid, count every piece of bacon, check this special gold sauce out, head back to the studios, and Do the Joe is Hungry weight test. Well, McDonald's, you got by on that temperature test today, but can you make these things the same size? Well, we're gonna find out right now, but not before we take off for this packaging. In other words, set the chair on the scales. McCrispy number 1 is 6.24 ounces, or 177 grams. McCrispy number 2 is 7.67 ounces, or 218 grams. McCrispy number 3 weighs in at 6.26 ounces, or 178 grams. Well, the difference between the heaviest and the lightest, because of that big one, is actually more than 10% of the average weight of all three. So today, McDonald's, you fail the Joe is Hungry consistency weight test. Well, McDonald's, they don't have serving weights and nutritional information. No big surprise there. All I have left to do is add them all up, average them out, do the math, and you come up with a very high price for a McDonald's chicken sandwich of $1.07 an ounce, which leads us on to the next test, the one and only, the Joe is Hungry big reveal. This is what it looks like, and this is what it's supposed to look like. This is what it looks like, and this is what they'd have you believe it looks like. We've seen what it looks like, and we saw how much it was. Sort of an anemic version of its ad photo, although it does resemble it a little bit. If you see it differently, please leave it in the comments. But as far as the bacon, I have post-autopsy photos up here on the screen, and this doesn't really look like 3 1/2 slices of bacon to me. Does it to you? And also, the pickles, which are a little bit scarce, are definitely not crinkle-cut pickles, not from what I'm seeing. Kind of a shame. Which leads us to the next test, the one and only, the Joe is Hungry bite test. So it is, bite test, engage. Potato bread was soft, a little doughy, it seemed fresh, and held up relatively well. The pickles, when you could find those loony little guys, were crunchy and tart, and I'm not really sure why they're holding back on those. The bacon, it actually wasn't very crispy, and they definitely skimped on it. McDonald's. There seemed to be plenty of gold sauce, which tasted like mustard-based barbecue, much like Carolina Gold. The fried chicken fillet, at least this time, was freshly cooked and crispy. With that being said, let's drop in on Shadow Joe and do the Joe is Hungry Sneak-a-Doodle Bite. Sneak-a-Doodle Bite, number 1. Sneak-a-Doodle Bite, number 2. Sneak-a-Doodle Bite, number 3. It is hot, and this one is definitely fresh and has a little bit of crispiness. I can see the bacon and I can kind of taste it, but mostly that gold sauce tastes more like barbecue sauce to me. Anyway, let's go ahead and give this a score. If you don't know my scale is 1 to 10, 9 being the best. Anything above 9 is a once-in-a-lifetime experience and almost never achieved. 5 and down is that slippery slope to the pits and depths of fast food hell. So let's go ahead and give this the number that it truly deserves. McDonald's. Actually, this was not a bad flavor, putting barbecue sauce on the chicken sandwich. It didn't knock my socks off, but I liked it. Today, being that it was cooked fresh, I was fully prepared to go mid-sixes on this. However, the price, it's nearly a deal breaker. The pickles, I can overlook. The weights, I kind of can let that go. But the bacon, you screwed me on the bacon. And there is a price for that. Because today, I'm going to go 4.8. That is my number. This is my review. And hopefully, I will see you in the next video.